Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvāmanusandadhāmi Bhagavad-gīte bhavadveshinim. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Arjuna. The ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of Advaita non-dualism, O goddess contained in the 18 chapters, O my affectionate mother, I meditate upon thee, who is the destroyer of rebirth. And now, Krishna Vandana. Vasudeva sutam devam kansa-chanūra-mardanam devakim paramanandam Krishnam vande jagadgurum. O Lord, son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki. O Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. And today we will be taking up the 51st verse, Shloka of the Sankhya Yoga, the second adhyay of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Sri Krishna is telling Arjuna the secret of how to cross over the cycle of birth and death while performing the karma that has come to our lot. Sri Krishna says, karma-jaṁ buddhi-yuktā phalaṁ tyaktvā manīṣhiṇaḥ janma-bandha-vinirmuktāḥ padaṁ gachchhanty-anāmayam. Karma-jaṁ buddhi-yuktā. Buddhi-yuktā. Buddhi-yuktā is possessed of evenness of mind. What Sri Krishna has been telling us always, that the equanimity, the same-sightedness of considering the pairs of opposites, crossing over the pairs of opposites and gaining that same-sightedness. Be same in pleasure and pain. Be same in happiness and misery. Be same in joy and sorrow. Face them with the same mental attitude. Don't get elated suddenly. Don't get frustrated suddenly. Take both the pairs of opposites with the same sightedness. Look at them with the same sightedness. So, buddhi-yuktā, manīṣhiṇaḥ. Manīṣhiṇaḥ is the wise men. Those who attain this evenness of mind. Buddhi-yuktā, those wise men. What they do? Karma-jaṁ buddhi-yuktā phalaṁ tyaktvā manīṣhiṇaḥ. Buddhi-yuktā manīṣhiṇaḥ. Karma-jaṁ phalaṁ tyaktvā. They perform their actions abandoning the fruits. They perform wholeheartedly. They perform their actions meticulously, abandoning the fruits of actions. No focus on the fruit. So what happens to such people? Janma-bandha-vinirmuktāḥ. Freed from, got this equanimity towards pairs of opposites. When the wise men, endowed with this quality, when they perform work abandoning its fruits, janma-bandha-vinirmuktāḥ, they are freed from the fetters of birth and death, this recurring cycle of birth, death, rebirth. They are freed from those fetters. And padaṁ gachchhanty Anāmayam. Where do they go? They reach the plane where there is no more pain, there is no more grief, there is no more misery, there is no more joy, happiness, and all these opposites, the pairs of opposites, they cross over this particular life cycle. And they go to the abode, padaṁ, they go to the stage of anāmayam, without any evil, without any blemish. They go to reach that state, a pure, blissful, stainless, no stains attached, no dark spots in that particular plane. It is only Satchitananda, Anandam, the everlasting bliss. There is nothing else. So Krishna says, the wise, imbued with evenness of mind, renouncing the fruits of their actions, freed from the fetters of births, verily go to the stainless state, to the purest of the pure, the most blissful state, that you are one with you. The small I becoming one with the big I, me and my mother, that's it. The yogi views all forms of karma alike. Whatever comes to in our hand, like we have seen in the case of Pitamaha Bhishma, he ideally he should have said, no, I am not going to side with Kauravas in this battle. But that action had come to his lot without cribbing, without creating any reaction of displeasure. Pitamaha Bhishma, like a stalwart general of the army, he fought for Kauravas, although they were wrongdoers. They were not the righteous. But that work had come in his lot, and with most dedication, with most being most tenacious, he did that work. He just wholeheartedly, he got himself into the war against none other than his beloved Pandavas. So the wise men, they don't look after this is good work, this is bad work, this is not in my favor, this is not this is in my favor, this is not in my favor. They don't look whatever work has come, because their focus is not on the consequences of the work, what fruits that work is going to bring to them. They are not bothered about it. It is a Lord's work, it is a mother's work, I am doing it. He converts the misery-laden karma into misery-freed one by doing work in this way. You may feel that, oh, this work is going to bring me great misery. But while performing work, action, while performing this karma in without seeking the fruits, you are getting rid of the misery aspect attached to that work. So your karma becomes purely the action for the God that He has put into our lot. It is characteristic of karma to perpetuate the wheel of birth and death. Yes. Our entire existence as a jivatma in this sheath of the body, this repetition of birth and death depends upon our karma and how we perform that karma. Is our goal on the fruits, or are we doing the nishkama karma? Karma without any desires, without any fruits, in anticipation. Converting evil into good is the best of all dexterities. Lord Shiva converts the world-destroying poison into world-saving nectar. Yes. when there is no one who is going to take the responsibility of that poison which has come out from churning the ocean. Nobody is willing to accept that, neither gods nor demons. Now it has come up. It has to be consumed. Then what happens? Then Lord Shiva, in all his compassion, he performs that meticulous work as a nishkam karma. And he drinks that poison. He drinks that poison, becoming a Nilakantha with the blue-throated one. And he saves not only the gods but also the demons, the asuras. So that is the one who does work in this particular spirit, in this particular passion of doing work for the work's sake, not for what is going to come out of that work. He verily becomes, he follows the example of Lord Shiva. The yogi walks the way of Shiva. He handles the bondage producing karma in such a way that it becomes the freedom yielding one. Yoga is the panacea of all evils in the world. That is why the buddhi-yuktā, this particular term that Sri Krishna uses again and again, with equanimity, with the same sightedness towards the pairs of opposites, and keeping that balanced state. If one performs the work, one performs one's karma, it is the panacea of all evils of the world. It is as good as we are getting rid of evils of the world, and the person reaches a stage having performed karma in this fashion where there is no evil, no pleasure also, but that undisturbed, unending, eternal bliss. Now, what Sri Ramakrishna says, Sri Ramakrishna's teaching, which very much similar to this particular shloka that Sri Krishna has told Arjuna. Sri Ramakrishna says, with the aid of the perishable phenomena, get at the imperishable noumena. We all know this world, this phenomenal world is perishable. What Sri Ramakrishna says, you are in this world, yes, you cannot avoid it now. You have taken birth, you have to be part of this world. Now don't crib. Don't crib and cry, oh, I have come in this world. How? Using this world, using this perishable phenomena, you work in such a way that you get into imperishable noumena. There is no way you can avoid this perishable, miserly, pathetic world. Accepted, fine, we are here. Now, make the best of it. This is the wonderful opportunity you have got to excel yourself in this very birth, in this very life. So, whatever has come to your lot, perform it dexterously, perform it most tenaciously, perform it most perseveringly, wholeheartedly, without looking at the fruit. And from this perishable phenomenal world, you will be crossing over to the imperishable noumenal world. That's what Sri Ramakrishna has told us. So this is what Sri Krishna tells Arjuna and to all of us in this 51st shloka of the Sankhya Yoga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Ma. Jai Swami.